Hi there, everybody. This is Carrie Hamblen, the CEO and president of the Las Cruces Green Chamber of Commerce, coming to you again with a special, very special. I mean, they're all special, but this one's a very special one because we're going to do an entire week of nonprofits that are benefiting from Southern New Mexico Giving Day. And today we have the mothership of Southern New Mexico Giving Day. It is Deanna O'Brien, who is the Director of Impact and Outreach for the Community Foundation of Southern New Mexico. It is so lovely to see you. I get to see you all the time now, and I'm loving it. How are you doing, Deanna?
I'm doing good, and I'm so happy to be here with you and to share about Southern New Mexico Giving Day. Thank you so much for having us.
Well, I'm so glad to do this because it's our nonprofits do a lot of just incredible hard work. And so the Southern New Mexico Giving Day, we're going to get to the kind of the origins of that, but if you will, kind of give us a background about like the community foundation per se, that and what it plays in the role of nonprofits, because we see community foundations all over, especially in this area, and we've got very active community foundations. Also, our colleagues in El Paso. What does the Community Foundation of Southern New Mexico do for our local nonprofits?
Yeah, so our mission is really rooted in strengthening our communities across Southern New Mexico. So we are a small but mighty team. There are 5 team members, but we are also so fortunate to have incredible volunteers who serve on our board of directors, our committees, and really with our special events. Our work is deeply rooted in serving, supporting, and connecting. So we really work to serve our communities by addressing needs and then elevating important community-based work and programs and initiatives that are helping to address those needs. And then we connect with individuals and groups to really help make sure that we are able to understand and really know the needs of the community, but also ensure that we're working together to give and support the causes that are closest to your heart. And so it's really a community-based effort. All of our work is deeply rooted in connecting with people so that we can help to strengthen our communities. And like I said, we're a team of 5, but we serve 12 counties across Southern New Mexico.
And so the 12 counties across Southern New Mexico, is that just that because those other smaller counties don't have the capacity to have a community foundation, or is it kind of the demand isn't there? I'm wondering why, because that's a lot of coverage for five for a mighty tiny but mighty team of 5.
Yeah, so we work in partnership. There are community foundations really throughout the state, and we work in partnership throughout the border region, throughout the state with our other community foundations, and really in partnership. And then we also work directly with nonprofits who are doing this work to be able to work in partnership to support the diverse needs of Southern New Mexico. Even within Doñana County alone, from north to south to Central County, you have different needs. And then throughout the state, there are various needs for our communities. And so it's really just working in partnership and being able to work alongside each other
Yeah.
to meet people where they're at. And really, our work is also deeply rooted in making a positive impact now, but for generations to come. So our work is deeply rooted in sustainability. We work with our nonprofits through our 9 grant cycles and counting. So we've really expanded our grant cycles. We do nonprofit capacity building. We currently have the Realize Board training right now happening, which is a partnership with the Paseo del Norte Health Foundation and United Way of El Paso County. So we have trainings that are offered every Thursday right now. And then we meet individually with our nonprofit partners. What are the individual needs of your organizations? How can we support you? We really strive to be a backbone to that work so that we can let the community know about the important work that's being done. And then we house 48 endowments for 48 of our nonprofit partners. And so that's deeply rooted in sustaining their important work, making sure that they have, like I said, the impact now and for generations to come.
Well, and I hope y'all don't hate me so much, because whenever somebody comes in and says, we need to get our articles of incorporation, and I'm like, okay, so you need to talk to Deanna and Tara because they're the ones who know this. And what you do for many nonprofits is that you hold their C3 while they're in the process of getting their C3. Because
Oh,
that's
okay.
right. And so that's a IRS designation that nonprofits need to get. But there are many that are just forming who don't have the capacity to get the articles of incorporation, go ahead and file with the IRS and all of that stuff. So you do that too, right?
Yeah, I mean, yes. So in different stages, and again, meeting people and organizations where they're at is incredibly important to us. So we are a fiscal home for several important initiatives, some of which are participating in Southern New Mexico Giving Day. So we house different initiatives and programs where they are under the umbrella of our 501c3. And that's really beautiful and important work. For me, it's one of the things I love most about our work is that we get to meet with individuals in the community who say, I want to make a difference. I see this need in the community and I want to try to do my part. We really can serve as that bridge and that backbone to help bring that to fruition. So we house community funds or legacy funds where maybe someone honors someone in their life or they see a need and they say, I want to help bring people together to address this need. We can be the forever home for initiatives like that. And then we also serve as an incubator for some organizations who, like you said, they start out and they say, I need some time and space to really understand what it means to bring a nonprofit to fruition, and or we just need some time to really make sure that we have that strong foundation, and we will serve as that space and we will help get them off the ground so that they can be successful in being able to do that important work.
Yeah.
And then we also are just lucky to have some of those pieces that will stay with us through our committees. They're also housed with us. So we have a youth and philanthropy group. We have our 100 Who Give committee, and the list goes on and on. So we really do try to, again, meet community where they're at and address those needs.
And that tiny but mighty team of five does all that with all your volunteers. That's amazing. And so tell me about how Southern New Mexico Giving Day came about.
So Southern New Mexico Giving Day started in 2019, and this was in partnership with United Way of Southwest New Mexico. And it first was an in-person event, and it's always scheduled around Volunteer Appreciation Week. We want to make sure that people are giving their time, and we want to highlight them as throughout the week as well. So we always encourage, acknowledging and really bringing light to the important work of our volunteers, because none of us could do our work without them. They are what make up this wonderful community. And so it's rooted in Volunteer Appreciation Week. And then in 2021, it transitioned to an online event for several reasons. We obviously know that time of life brought many of us online, but the other pieces was the ease of accessibility. As we grew in the counties that were participating, and for our community members to be able to give, we wanted to make it accessible. So the Community Foundation of Southern New Mexico houses Southern New Mexico Giving Day as a platform. And then we provide that to all of our participants to be able to utilize to fundraise online. And then along with United Way of Southwest New Mexico, we sponsor some matching dollars for the first 60 organizations that register. And that has grown exponentially. So in 2022, we had 44 participating nonprofits and raised about 61,000. And then we more than doubled that in 2023. We had 55 nonprofits and doubled what was raised to about 154,000, with about 560 people giving on that day. So we're really excited. In 2024, we have about 80 nonprofit partners signed up. And we have been working with our corporate partners. We are so thankful. We have some really great corporate partners like Aprendamos Family of Services, Coterra Energy, the Chase Foundation, and then a couple of really incredible anonymous donors who are supporting additional matching dollars and prizes, along with the Community Foundation and United Way of Southwest New Mexico, to ensure that all of our participants will have a match. And we have some exciting prizes. So we are still gearing up and putting all of those things in place, but we're really looking forward to April 26th, which is this year's Southern New Mexico Giving Day.
Right. So it's going to be this Friday. And that's why we, the Green Chamber, are featuring members of the Green Chamber who are participating in Southern New Mexico Giving Day every afternoon this week. And so we're very excited. And so as we wrap up today, Deanna, and we're talking about that, when community folks help their favorite nonprofits, when they give this day, how does that help those nonprofits, not only on Giving Day, but beyond?
Southern New Mexico Giving Day is a great way to help nonprofits with what their current needs are. I always say, if you're interested in helping a nonprofit, it's really important to start with the question, how can I help? I think it means the world to a nonprofit organization when you reach out and simply ask that question, how can I help? And Southern New Mexico Giving Day allows our nonprofit partners to be able to share some of their needs, maybe what they're currently fundraising for, or plans that they have to grow, the services that they provide, and community members can then choose to give to the causes that are closest to their heart. So I think it really allows you to make an impact now, but again, understanding that you as a community member can really serve as an ambassador for those organizations. Like you simply sharing. This year, we also added a peer-to-peer fundraising element. So if there's an organization that's participating and you say, I believe in this and I want to help spread the word about this incredible organization, you can select the fundraise option and you can actually create a fundraising page to support them for Southern New Mexico Giving Day.
That's great.
Yeah, so there's lots of ways to give back. There's so many ways to get involved. The week is going to be packed with activities. So on April 23rd, we have 100 Who Give happening to help kick off the week, and really we invite the community to come by on April 23rd from 5 to 7 for 100 Who Give. We'll be featuring our Southern New Mexico Giving Day partners, but that event is really rooted in just coming together as a community. If you choose to give, you can give as an individual or a group. Every $100 is a nomination for a nonprofit of your choice. 3 of those organizations will be randomly selected, and then you as the nominator of your organization is pulled. You can go and share with everyone in attendance why you believe in that work and the importance of that work. And then every person who's in attendance can vote. And then one of those nonprofits will receive the evening's gifts to help further their mission. So we have that on April 23rd, 5 to 7 at the Community Foundation. And then we'll be highlighting Southern New Mexico Giving Day all week. We will also have a food truck give back. So we will have Acai with Me, Francie Imelot, and Leo's Far Out Tacos on April 26th from 10 to 2 at the Community Foundation.
Oh,
they
nice.
also participate. So a portion of their proceeds will go to participating orgs. So you can purchase lunch, come hang out for a bit, share about Southern New Mexico Giving Day, and then have a yummy lunch that helps benefit the participating organizations.
Oh, that's awesome. So we're going to have the Community Foundation link to Southern New Mexico Giving Day either above or below, all depending on what platform you're looking at on this. And of course, you can always follow the Community Foundation on social media. We'll have those links as well because they're going to be very busy this entire week and you don't want to miss anything. Deanna, I'm so grateful for you and Tara and Valeria, all of you who are doing such amazing work at the Community Foundation, and grateful that you're in our community and doing the work that you're doing to help our nonprofits who are also doing incredible work. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Karen. I just have to say our newest team member is Megan, and she's helping to really take the lead on this as well. And then I have to shout out our Southern New Mexico Giving Day Committee. So of course, United Way of Southwest New Mexico, Mesilla Valley Habitat for Humanity, and Casa de Peregrinos also serve as our committee. And then we also would like to share that the Community Foundation is incredibly grateful for a donor who has sponsored us this year. We've never really had this type of sponsorship, but we will have a $5,000 match for our Greatest Needs Impact Fund as part of Southern New Mexico Giving Day. This fund was really born of the floods that took place in La Union, the COVID pandemic, and wildfires that had happened throughout the state, and us being called to really help support in times of need. So this is going to create a safety net and a support system for our community. And this is all funding that will ultimately, like you said, Carrie, how do we continue to make an impact? Well, our hope is that this is our safety net so that when our community is in a time of great need or just needs that additional support, we have a preventative way to really be able to provide that support. So we're participating along with our partners, but we highly encourage everyone to visit southernnewmexicogivingday.org on April 26th. And to check out all of the incredible nonprofits that are participating. There's so many ways that you can make an impact.
That's wonderful. And thank you so much for the work. We'll have those links above or below, all depending on what you're looking at. And we'll be highlighting all of our members that are participating in Southern New Mexico Giving Day this entire week. But Deanna, I couldn't have thought of a better person to start off the week. So thank you so much. As always, it is lovely seeing you, and thank you for the work that you're doing. If you'd like to record a member Zoom chat to uplift your member business, you can go ahead and contact me here. I'll be more than happy to schedule that. They are scheduled at your convenience, and we get those out so that folks can see the great work that you're doing. Contact me here, and we'll get that going. Deanna, I will be seeing you soon. It was lovely seeing you, and thank you again for all the work that you're doing and promoting Southern New Mexico Giving Day. So it's great seeing you.
Carrie, thank you. I can't thank you enough for all that you do for our community. Thank you for having us, for being an advocate for so many of the important things happening. We're so grateful for you. Thanks for
Oh,
having us.
it's mutual admiration society, darling.